Well, sitting here watching Kobe and Annabelle eat a little bit of hay, and I just took 5 gallons of water down to the pigs. Our outside hydrant froze. There's water standing around it, so yeah, it froze. It's supposed to be a frost-free hydrant, so that's a pretty good indication that it leaks. We kind of figured it did. We're running like 11,000 gallons of water a month right now. So that's what's happening. Need to give them some new straw. They do bed down in here, so need to give them some new straw. It's kind of a chilly morning, and I've said it before. I'm blessed. I really am. I'm a lot happier now than I was honestly, in the whole time I've ever lived in Houston. I knew a really good person when I lived in Houston, but we got to run. No, I about to say that was a cat, a chicken, but that's a cat. Looking out there at that. Where'd he go? Looking at the back end of that dang cat. I was like, we got a chicken out here. Nope, it's just a cat. That's a Rosie bear. Okay, so old man eyes did me in that time. But anyway, it's not too bad today. But yeah, we gotta go ahead and close this door. But anyway, my original plan was to move to my own place, set me up a shack using this little garage, and have me a little stove, which I don't have no more. But I had me a little stove, and I'm gonna try to turn this thing around. Have me a little stove, and that's what I was gonna be doing. I didn't see nothing in my future that was gonna be bright. It was just I was gonna be an old man living on my spot and watching my years go by. And now I'm helping somebody else. We're working together to build a homestead together, and I think that's really good. I like that. The old saying is, man, it's not intended for man to be alone. And starting to see that that's probably true. We got things we got to deal with, and an outside hydrant is an expensive fix. If it's actually buried where it's supposed to be, which I'm guessing it is. I'm guessing it's original to the trailer house. Just never know with people, People are sometimes not as honest as you would think they should be. But anyway, the hydrant's been there, I'm going to guess it's been there 30 years. It's just one of them things we had to put on a list of to-dos. We had a tire with a knot in it, and I ran it off the rim yesterday, so we're down a spare, but that's okay. If I'd been in the city of Houston with run out of spare, I'd be sitting on the side of the road crying, help me, I need to get my car off the road. And that's not where I'm at today. Right here, this little spot here running from about where the fence on where that refrigerator's sitting, all the way to the perimeter fence over there. That's what we were planning to make that into our garden. We're planning to put row crops at the north end and then raised beds at the south end of the garden. We're planning to raise some herbs and different veggies. Who knows if it's actually going to work? but we're planning on it. And our cows are starting to get horns. They were supposed to have been debudded, but well, my Kobe is getting horns. And so is Annabelle. Hers ain't as prominent though. And the baby goats are doing fine and they're getting their horns. So I gotta go down here and put the chickens back in the chicken coop. Let's go do that. We got this little bit of firewood here. Yeah. Somebody went over there and threw it over the fence. I bet I know who that was. There ain't none of it on this side of the fence now. It's all over here. Well, it's all got to be split up back in there. All that over there is going to be split before it gets moved. I was going to split it and then throw it over the fence. Alrighty then. But then most of this here, there's some of this that's got to be split, but most of it's okay. The only critters out in the chicken yard are the ducks. See how hard it is to get them in and close them up. Okay, there are a couple of chickens out here, but it's mostly the ducks. Y'all gonna go in, or you gonna fight me? They're probably gonna fight me this soon. The other time they went in. Big old rooster. Come on. Okay. Alright, the chickens are in. They'll stay in while I try to get the ducks in. This is Phoenix and Violet. They need to go in, but I'm gonna have to go get some food. That's the only thing gonna keep them in. Yeah, let me go get some food. The chickens are okay though, they're all in. I think I'll close them. Yeah, I'll just go get some feed. So, that's basically it. I ain't gonna worry too much about them. I was gonna get some feed and put them back in the house. Unless I'm told different, I think I'll just let them hang out. They got some apples there, so they do know where the house is. Ducks, they like the water. I had to let them out because they was all thirsty. They didn't have no water in the house, so I had to let them out. I think it's fun to watch chickens eat. I'm loving their apples. Alright. Peace, guys.